Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more work on the shop. I know I teased this a while ago, but now it's going to actually be time to do it. We're going to be building a new workbench. Alright, so forgive the mess. I'm kind of doing a couple projects right now, but anyway, you can see the workbench. It's been pretty good. I've had it here as long as I've owned the house, and it came with the house. I've made some modifications. Obviously, you can see I've had to notch it to fit my toolbox and my other toolbox. There's some random switches in there. Those aren't connected to anything. I don't know what those do, or what they did do. I might try to integrate something like that in when I redo the workbench. But some of you guys have seen what I did in the wood shop. If you haven't, check it out. Basically made some butcher block tops out of some 2x4s. What I'm going to do with this differently, because I am going to do that, we're going to make some custom legs. So we're going to make some steel legs so we can mount this. So it can be nice and sturdy, and I can actually, we'll make them so I can screw into the floor. That way it'll be properly anchored, because right now when I go to use the vise, I move the whole thing. I don't want that. That's bad. So, yeah, it's going to be a little while till I do the top, but it's a nice day out, so I figured let's get a start on making those legs. And up there is my supply. So this is my stash of steel. I've picked a lot of it up as offcuts. So it was basically it was so darn cheap. So this whole project could come in at next to nothing. So yeah, let's pull some of that down and get started. Alright, so here is the hoard of steel. So we're going to be making a pretty small dent in it, but a dent nonetheless. So I decided months ago was going to use these guys as my legs. So I've got enough there. This piece right here, this is some 1/4 inch plate. It's 2.5, I think, maybe 3 inches wide. That is going to be the top of it. And then I was kind of thinking about using these guys as kind of a gusset in the middle, but I'm leaning more towards this piece. So, because it's the same width, it's another 2-inch section. So what I'm going to basically do is make an H with these as the legs, this as the bit in the middle, the little cross piece, and then on top of that is going to sit this. And then the top, the actual workbench top, is going to go in like that orientation, screwed up from the bottom. And then I'm also going to, I should have enough left after this. I'm going to cut some cut some square plates out of the bottom. We'll weld those onto the bottom of the legs and drill a hole in it, and that's what we can use to anchor it to the floor. So, now it's time to get cutting. bits cut out, it is time to weld them together. So what I've got here is this is going to be the cross piece. It lives up here. Not that you can see up here, but that's going to go in the middle. I'm using it to space out my legs. I've got a 1-inch piece of flat bar right there to space that. And then I've got a 1/2-inch piece that I've been using to test right there. That way I don't have to really measure or mark anything. I just use these as kind of a go, no-go gauge. So that's all ready to go. So let's tack her up. Alright, we're tacked. Now I can add my brace, my leg brace. So now it's going to be time to weld in this center support. And just like before, we're going to be using another piece as a measuring device. This is, I think, 25 3/4 long, which seems to be about a good kind of height for this crossed leg. So that's what I'm going to go with. So basically I'm going to just hold this up there, use this as a stop, hold that in place like that. I'm going to put a tack on it, and then we're going to move it and put a tack over there. So that's butted all the way up. This is nice and flush. I've got my right angle there, so this should all be nice and square. And while I'm at it, just grab another right angle magnet to confirm that sits pretty good. So we're all squared up there. Now I can tack that. Put that aside. We'll give her a flip, get the other sides, and then we can actually just weld this in for real. Alright, now the other side. Alright, now I just got to weld the rest of this. So I'm going to start by doing this, and then I'll weld those. So another flip. the first set of legs done. Now I've just got to do it 2 more times. Alright, there we go. Got the rest of them built. So now I've got 3 of them. So next step is going to be a little bit of cleaning them up and splashing some paint on them. But that's going to be another time because it is far too cold. So we'll wait till the temperatures get above 50, if they do, or at least high 40s. It's about 40 in the garage right now, and I cannot spray paint in that weather. So we're going to let them be, and in the meantime, I'll still have that workbench. So next time we work on this project, we'll be getting the wood for the top and gluing that together. And instead of just gluing it together like I did on the other ones, I've got a little trick up my sleeve. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks for watching. That's all for now. I'll see you next time. Also, after I did the legs, I didn't film it, but I've made this quick and dirty little table. This is to keep it work, because it's nice to have a cute little tray to put your tools and small parts on while you're working. I don't have a lift in here, so it's not like it matters for here, but literally it's just, I made a rectangle, I cut another rectangle, I welded it to the bottom, and then welded those legs on. I had that little base. That's off of, oddly enough, some Shimano display I got from my old job years ago. We used the rest of it to make some other stuff, so I ended up with the base. And now it's useful. It's got little screw-in feet for leveling, but I might also replace those with some casters. But yeah, quick and dirty little table, so something I can use at work. Wondering whether these bargain basement cheap Harbor Freight sawhorses are any good, there are several 100 pounds of steel sitting on top of those. They've got a bow, but they're holding it.